Treasurer Eric Sabree. For more information on how to pay delinquent property taxes, visit our website, treasurer.waynecounty.com, or call us at 313-224-5990. We're here to help.
Lady, do you owe more than $10,000 to the IRS? Then listen carefully. You may be able to pay the IRS less and save thousands of dollars because right now there are special government tax programs for people like you who owe the IRS. We can even help you if you have unfiled tax returns. And if you qualify, you'll pay less money to the IRS or state. Stop worrying about wage garnishments and bank levies and call the number on the screen right now for a free tax review. We know what you're going through. We help good people like you every day pay the IRS or state less taxes all the time. If you owe more than $10,000 to the IRS or state, call now for your free, no-obligation consultation with a tax professional. Don't fight the IRS alone. Call the Tax Ladies team today.
Call the Tax Lady at 855-325-1720. Call now.
Hello, Detroit, what is going on? It is your boy back in the building. It is the Black Business Enterprise, and it's your boy in the building, the Black Business Enterprise, with your boy Robert in the building. How's everybody doing? And appreciate all of you tuning in. It's going to be another good show for you all tonight, and I'm just, excited as always to be here in Courageous Detroit radio station, the Black Business Enterprise with your boy Robert. It's going to be a good show. It is going to be a really good show because it is going to be all about counseling and all that good stuff. We have a licensed therapist on the show, and we want you all to pay attention because it's going to be some really good information that I believe you need to know about, and it's going to be good. It is going to be good, and it's just going to be one of those shows that's going to really make you think and make you energize, and at the same time learn something, because we all feel like we need to learn something each and every time and stuff. So it's going to be an interesting show, but it's still going to be fun. It is still going to be fun. So I promise you, we're not going to damper you all on the show tonight, knowing that the holidays is right around the corner and everything. We definitely don't want to. Do that. Okay, we definitely don't want to do that, and it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be exciting and stuff. And like I said, we have a licensed therapist on the show, and it's gonna be good. And let me give out the number because we do have a new number. The phone lines is working, so the number to call in if you have any questions for our guests, 313-918-2706. Again, that number is 313-918-2706. I have to slow it down for y'all because y'all tend to get paper, pencil, or something to write with, so I have to slow it down for y'all. So one more again, the number 313-918-2706. If you have any questions for our guests, definitely call in because we would love to hear from you, and I'm sure you have some questions for our guests as well. So definitely do that. But I wanna get right to it because I know this is a short amount of time. This is only an hour show, so I'm trying to get everything in, trying to get it in. All right. So but it's gonna be good. So let me get right to it, y'all, because we have a lot to talk about. She is trying to get it right. She's the founder of Corrective Wellness Counseling and Consulting, and she is a licensed therapist. She is in the building. This is her first time actually on the show, so we need to give her some love. Always show some love for our first timers on the show, right?
Yeah.
So we definitely need to give her some love. But let's get right into it because she is here. She is ready. Y'all, ladies and gentlemen, fam, give it up for Latanya Latanya Demps.
Yeah, yes. Yes.
Did I say your name right?
You sure did, Latanya Demps.
There it is. There it is.
Yeah.
How are you? Welcome.
I am well. Thank you so much for having me. I am doing well. It's a cold day. It's a little chilly.
It is.
But it's a Sunday and I'm doing all right. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. And it looks like you just came from church or something because you all just and stuff like that, you know. But I'm so excited to have you.
Yeah.
And I know you've been doing a lot and stuff. But before we get right into it, why don't you let the world know a little bit about Latanya and all about what she does?
Yes, thank you. So my name is Latanya. I am the founder of Collective Wellness Counseling and Consulting. We are a licensed mental health practice. So we do individual and couples therapy. I am a mom. I'm a wife. I'm a sister, a friend, a granddaughter. So those are the identities that are most important to me. I am originally from Flint, Michigan.
Okay.
And and so that's a little bit about me. I love traveling. I love meeting people. So it's really great to meet you. Love Detroit. So
Thank you. Mm-hmm. And you say you're from Flint?
Yes, I am from Flint, Michigan. I was born there. Yes.
Okay, so I have to ask, what school you went to?
Yes, I went to Northern High School.
Okay.
Yep, it's since been torn down. A lot of our schools in Flint are torn down and they're which is sad, but I have some really positive memories of being at the school system in Flint. So I graduated from Northern. I'm a Viking.
Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah. So a lot of I know some of the schools in Detroit is torn down.
Yes.
And my school is torn down.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah. I went to Cooley. So,
you went to Cooley?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
It is torn down and stuff.
Yeah.
And some of the schools are still up, but others are torn down. But that's good. That's good. So you from Flint?
Yeah.
And things. So that is just wonderful. That is just wonderful. So how many kids you have?
I have one child. He's 8. Yep, he'll be 9 soon. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
So his birthday coming up pretty soon.
Yes, it's coming up soon, and he's amazing. He's great. He's very fun. He loves sports. He's playing the violin.
Oh, nice.
Yep, he's doing basketball and soccer, and my husband is from Detroit, and so my husband's supporting as well too. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You should bring him the next time. The next time you're on the show, you should bring him.
Yes, I will.
So we can watch him do his thing
Yes.
on the violin.
Oh, he would love it.
Yeah,
that'd be fun.
Yeah, because that would be dope. That would be dope. How long he's been playing the violin?
So he just started out this year. So he's been to like music camps. You know, music is a big part of our culture, right? And so he loves listening to music. He loves dancing. And so he just started playing violin, but he's been to other music camps where he would get to play the guitar and create a little rock band and that kind of stuff too. So I think
he has a rock band.
He did have a rock band. Their name was Dark Skulls and the Pups.
Dark Skulls and the Pups.
Yes. So what 7-year-olds and 8-year-olds comes up with, that's, yep.
And that was his band name, Dark Skulls and the Pups.
Yeah, Dark Skulls and the Pups.
That is what's shouts out to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, next time, bring him, because I would love to, watch him do his thing on the violins and stuff. That's amazing, though.
I will, because
That is amazing.
when you're running a business, it's a family operation, and so he would love to come. There's a lot of sacrificing that he does when mom's busy in a way, and my husband, and so absolutely, I love to bring him.
Yeah, and to start them off while they're young.
Yes,
Because he is. And how old is he?
he's 8, and he's going to be 9 soon.
Okay. So 8. So 8 years old, going to be 9, and you have to start them while they're young. and stuff
Absolutely.
and everything, and does he go to school?
He does. Yep. He's in school. He's in the 3rd grade. So all of our parents who are listening probably understand that at that age it's very busy because you have sports and homework, and you also want to spend time with them too. So, yep.
That is good. Shouts out to your son. Shout him at that. Okay, so let's get into it. So
Okay.
So you are the founder and of Collective Wellness and stuff. First of all, can you tell us what that is? What is Collective Wellness?
Yeah, so my business name is Collective Wellness, Counseling and Consulting. And the name Collective Wellness, my logo has a tree on it. The foundation for that business actually started from my neighborhood. My grandmother and mom were the matriarchs of our community. So they took care of a lot of people. If you needed to pay your light bill, if you were out of a job, I grew up in a community where we all had each other's back. So I believe that if we can be dependent on each other, we can count on each other, that we can be more successful. So Collective Wellness is all about us getting together, supporting our mental health as a community, right? And so that's the inspiration for the name of my company.
The inspiration behind it.
Yeah, it is.
That is amazing. And how long you been doing this?
So I am coming up on 4 years in business, but I've been a therapist for about 10 years.
Oh, okay. So you've been there for a minute.
Yes,
You've been there for a minute and stuff. And so 4 years and 10 years for the
as a therapist.
as a therapist.
Yes.
As a therapist and stuff. So you're a therapist as well?
Yeah, I'm a therapist as well too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you be doing you be helping. Now, how does that work? How does being a therapist work?
Yeah, well, I think that we're having more conversations about mental health, right? So being a therapist is all about helping people along their path. Some people, they want to improve their relationships. Some people are dealing with sadness. Some people are tired from working, and they're tired from all of the activities that they have to do. So as a therapist, the first thing when someone comes into the office, we want to ask you, what are your goals? What are the things that you want to work on, right?
So if
yeah, and what is it about your life that feels misaligned, right? Sometimes people come in because they're like, I don't know what's going on, but things just don't feel right. So that first therapy appointment is really just understanding folks, getting to know you, and asking questions. So as a therapist, you need to be a good listener, right? You need to be interested in people. And one of my biggest inspirations is supporting people, because I believe that we all have value and worth, and that value and worth is not about what we can do for other people. It's not about what we can produce at our jobs. It's just because we're born, right? Because God says we have value and we have worth. So in my job, I am trying to connect people back to that. So therapy, as a licensed therapist, I get a chance to get to know a lot of people. Yeah.
That is what's up. That is so amazing.
Yeah.
And the fact you've been doing this for a minute, I mean, and I'm sure you had some good response as well.
Yes.
You know, and some a little bit of everything, pretty much.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah. I think that, I really appreciate your question, because I think for me, so I'm a first generation college student, which means I was one of the first people in my family to actually go to college.
Congrats.
Thank you. And I grew up with a lot of people who did a lot of caretaking for other people, but they didn't care for themselves. And so for me, I didn't really learn how to care for my own mental health, right? So I was in school, I was working multiple jobs, and I didn't take the time out to take care of my body, like drinking water, telling people when I was sad, telling people that when I need support. And so my inspiration for doing therapy is to help other people who are high achievers, who are always taking care of other people, to take the time to do things for themselves. Yeah.
Man, this is getting good. This is some good stuff, man. This is some good stuff. This is good. So what we gonna do? We go take a break, and obviously I got some more good stuff to ask you and stuff.
Yes.
And of course, the holidays is coming up, fast approaching, and you deal with stress and all that stuff too?
Yes, stress and grief. The holidays sometimes can be a time where we're dealing with people who have lost someone, right, because they passed away. So we deal with stress, grief, having hard conversations with family. Sometimes you got to go over and get something to eat, and sometimes you haven't talked to someone in a while, and so we help people understand how to communicate a little bit.
Yeah, we gonna get into all that. We gonna get into all that.
Let's do
I
that.
I promise this was gonna be a depressing show, but we gotta get the word out.
Yes.
Gotta get the word out, and I know that grief conversation though is gonna be hard on a lot of people.
Yeah.
I know, but we definitely go get into all that and more with LaTanya Demps is in the building, and Courageous Detroit radio station is the station you're listening to right now. We gonna have more from LaTanya when we come back. Stay with us. We just getting started. We just getting the party started, y'all, on a Sunday night. It's a Sunday fun day in the city of Detroit. We'll be right back after this.
Thanks.
Is so good, I'm going to repeat it. If you're in your 40s, 50s, 60s, even up to the 80s, come to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico for 6 days. All meals included for only $2.99. Again, come to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. All meals, all drinks, $2.99. We'll even give you a free cruise or land package if you're one of the first 50 people to call right now. Again, come to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico for only $2.99. Be one of the first 50 people to book right now in our luxurious, all-inclusive resort. If you're in your 40s, 50s, 60s, even up to the 80s, you deserve a great vacation. So take it right now. Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. Call now and get a free cruise or land package on top of your trip.
Call 877-543-3960. That's 877-543-3960. Again, 877-543-3960.
Told me, yeah, did what my pleasure.
And we are back. Courageous Detroit radio station. I am back with Latanya Demps, founder of Collective Wellness. And the number again is 313-918-2706. If you have any questions for Latanya, you can definitely do so to ask anything you want to ask to Latanya. So, okay, so first and foremost, you was doing a lot, with the wellness and collective and stuff. And it's just a lot you're doing. And is this the only do you have like one location, or do you have more locations?
So we have one location, but we see a lot of people online. A lot of people like to do therapy in a spot that's convenient for them. So so we see people throughout the state of Michigan, and we have one physical location, but we can see anyone in Michigan. Yeah.
You just got one location for now?
Yes.
Okay, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be more.
Oh yeah.
More locations coming along and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's good. And I feel like people need to know exactly what's going on and stuff. And
absolutely.
That is amazing. So, okay, so the holidays is right around the corner. Thanksgiving is coming up and everything. So, I know as being a therapist, this time of year can be hard, can be stress and all that. Can you talk about stress for a little bit, because I feel like the holidays this time of year is a stressful time for a lot of people, and so
absolutely
that can definitely put a damper to a lot of people's holiday spirits when it comes to stress and grief and all that stuff and everything. So just kind of talk about that for a minute.
Absolutely. So you're right. The holidays can be a really stressful time. One of the things that I would do is to encourage people to think about what they want their holiday experience to be like. A lot of times we have expectations that people put on us and say, hey, Robert, you need to cook all the sweet potato pie today and make all the cornbread and all the greens. And so, but you may
I can't cook.
Okay, so you can't. So they wouldn't call you, right? So I want folks to think about what they have capacity to do, where they are emotionally, and to be able to make a choice for how they want to connect and what they want their holiday experience to be. So the first thing I want people to do is just take a pause and think about what they want to do. Who makes life a little easier to be around? And who do you want to connect with where it's a little complicated, right? Sometimes we make comments about each other's, sometimes bodies during this season. Sometimes people have comments about kids, and there can be communication that's difficult. And so what I want people to do to manage those sort of stressors is to make sure they take breaks. Make sure you're breathing, make sure you have water, and make sure you have times to recover from all of the stress of potentially traveling, planning, and cooking. And so we know that during the holiday seasons, sometimes rates of hospitalization go up. And part of that is because of stress. And so I want people not to forget about their stress management tools, like breathing, like making sure they're taking care of themselves, being active if that's something that's important, and setting boundaries. And when I say boundaries, what I mean is, cool, if you're going to have people at your house, can you set a time that it starts and stops? Can you set boundaries with people around the type of conversations you want to have, right? Or not have?
There you go, yeah.
Because sometimes people say, hey, when you see them, right? You haven't seen them in a while, Robert. They may ask, okay, what's going on with you? Are you in a relationship? Hey, you changed. Your head looks funny. People can say all this stuff about us that causes stress for us, right? So we want to think about boundaries that we can set. regarding grief, so I'm someone who's experienced a lot of loss in my life.
Okay, I was just
And,
about to ask you that.
Yeah, personally, I've experienced a lot of loss, and a lot of those losses of someone passing away has happened in this season. So I know we can lose someone any time of the year. And because the holidays are often focused on family, it can be very triggering. So for me, one of the things that's important is that I have people in my life that I can actually talk about the people that I've lost. I want to still feel like they're with me.
They're with you, still here and so.
Exactly, that they're still here. So we'll have some traditions that I'll do, which are important to continue the things that I used to do with the people that I've since lost. I also need to take time to pace myself. So that might mean I need to cry or pray or meditate, and then also remember joy, right? So in grief, music can be helpful. Some of my favorite gospel songs, praise and worship songs, are things that help give me a peace of mind during this season. And Robert, grief can be really isolating. And what I mean by that is a lot of times we feel like we're alone in it. And so one of the things that I've started to do is to tell people, hey, this is usually a really hard season for me. So I might need you to check on me a little more. I might need you to call me a little more,
Oh, yeah, call them up, tell them how you doing.
Yeah, tell them how you're doing and all of that. And then lastly, I just want to say, take care of yourself. I try to take care of myself, but I want people to take care of themselves as much as possible. You have a right to grieve, and see what you need. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that is deep, grief is so deep and stuff, and that's gotta be hard on a lot of people. That's gotta be, I know for me, so I have two sisters on my dad's side, and they recently lost their grandma recently, and their mom. Their mom and their grandma passed and stuff. And I know be kind of rough for them, kind of rough on the family, and everything like that. And I know I think their mom has been gone for like 4 years. I know they said she died of COVID. And I'm not sure how their grandma died, but yeah. Anyway, it's gonna be kind of stressing and stuff. But what would you say to people what would you say to anybody out there who's going through that right now, since the holidays is here and stuff? And what would you say to people out there that's going through that right now with the grief and stress and stuff?
Yeah, well, first thing, I'm sorry to hear about your family's loss and what they're dealing with, what your siblings are dealing with. COVID is something that has impacted a lot of people. We've lost a lot of people in COVID and in general. So I'm sorry to hear that. One thing that I would say to people is that I care about you. I hope that you are taking care of yourself. I hope you know that you're loved, and I want people to know that it's okay to feel. So in grief, it doesn't matter if we've lost someone, 10 years ago, 20 years ago. The grief timeline is a little different. So when you're grieving, it feels like it just happened yesterday, and I want people to know that that's very normal to feel that way. I also want them to know that they can grieve any way that they want to. There's no rule book. They may feel angry. They might feel sad. They might feel encouraged, happy.
Traumatized.
They might feel traumatized. And I want people to know that it's okay to feel whatever they're feeling, right? And then the other thing that I would say is, Robert, sometimes we have to help the people who are supporting those who are grieving. So I would say if you know that people are dealing with grief, see if you can surround them with love. Oftentimes we will ask, what do you need? And what that question does, it's a helpful question, but what it does is it puts the responsibility back on the person who's grieving. We'll say, call me if you need something, or what do you need? And oftentimes we don't know what we need when we're grieving. So what I would want to tell people who are supporting those who are grieving is assume that people need you, and what you can do is do the food train, send some food over. You can pay for someone to go clean someone's house or go offer to clean someone's house. Show up, help them take care of their kids. And so there's a lot of things that we can do to support people. So if you know someone who's grieving, assume they need something. They often don't know how to ask, and go ahead and step in and fill in that gap. And, Robert, one of the biggest things that you can do is actually just be there. Like how you and I are talking right now.
Right, yeah.
Just listen to them. You don't have to, try to make them not sad or try to make them happy, but just be there and listen to whatever they're feeling. Yep, that's what I would say.
Yeah, this is so depressing, depressing. But at the same time, it's good information. It's good information people need to know and stuff like that. But that's good. That's good. I'm glad you mentioned that, because I feel like people is dealing with that, and it's definitely the thing about that as well.
Absolutely.
So
go ahead.
No,
I agree. I think it can be a sad topic. I think it can be a heavy topic, and that's kind of why we're having that conversation, right? But I think what makes the sadness and the heaviness a little easier is when we can grieve together and we can have these kind of conversations, right? We also get to still laugh and feel, right? And be joyful and be happy, and also make space for the sadness too. So yeah. Yeah.
Well, we promise we go get back to the laughter of the show, because the laughter, the joy, and everything else, because after all, this is what the show is all about: laughter, joy, and at the same time, laughter, joy, and that's what the show is all about. So we go get back to the fun. No more talk about depressing and all that stuff, grieving and everything. But we go get back into it, y'all. We go definitely get back into it. But okay. So I would tell you what. Let me ask you this: are you you doing do you do events at all?
Yes, I do. Yep. And you're right. We can do all of those things. We can laugh, feel, be sad. That's all a part of the human experience, right? So it's usually not one or the other, right? We're all feeling those things at once. So we do a lot of events. So we one of the things that we just did is we had a mental health conference and financial conference. And we had a few speakers come out and talk about their experiences with finances and also with wellness. Coming up here on December 6th, we will have drop-in support from 12 to 3. If people go to collectivewellnesscc.com, they can come and talk to a therapist right then about anything, and it's free. So it might just be 10 minutes.
Okay, we all like that F word.
Yeah, exactly, right? And so, you talked about fun, right? So even therapy, a lot of times with my clients, we're laughing a lot about life. We're laughing, we're talking about a lot of things. And so
that's what the show that's what this show is about.
Exactly. Yeah. So all of the range of the experiences. So and then we'll have events. So Collective Wellness, part of our therapy practice is about understanding that mental health can happen outside of the therapy room too. And so we will go into the community and do workshops. We also work with businesses
Okay.
who want to have like more wellness practices in their workplace too.
Okay. That's
That's an
dope.
example of some type of events we've done. Yeah.
That is dope.
Mm-hmm.
So clearly you all do a lot.
Yes.
Clearly you all do a lot. That is what's up. That is what's up. We gonna find out exactly what else Latanya has up her sleeve coming up. And one more time before we take another break, remind people about the event again.
Yes. So on December 6th from 12 to 3, if you go to collectivewellnesscc.com and fill out the contact us form, you can come and we'll offer, it's going to be on Zoom, drop-in time where you can come for free and talk about anything you want, right? So we'll do some breathing exercises, we'll do some coping strategies. A lot of people like strategies. And then that's a place where you could ask any questions that you may have, including about stress, about boundaries, about being a mom. So, yep, that's the event, December 6th. We do a lot of couples therapy. So I have 4 other clinicians on my team, and those other therapists handle a lot of different issues. Like they help people with chronic pain, they help people in relationships, they help teenagers. And so you can come and just hear about it, right? So thank you. Yep. Mm-hmm.
That is good. Listen. We got more coming up from Latanya Demps when we come back, and like I said, I promise you, we go turn this thing around from a sad, emotional conversation to a happy conversation at the same time. I gotta ask you if you're cooking for Thanksgiving. That's what I really want to know when we come back.
Okay.
I'm telling you, we go turn this around. We go turn the show around. We go make it back to what it was, funny, joyful, and all that good stuff. So more with Latanya Demps when we come back after the break. We'll be back.
Risks. One thing you shouldn't take a risk with ever is your family's health insurance. If you're self-employed or you now need affordable health insurance, you need to make this free call right now and see how the Health Insurance Helpline can help you get it. We specialize in helping the self-employed and people just like you that need affordable health insurance to get it. We have short and long-term health insurance plans, and some even cover dental, vision, and prescription drugs. Don't take a risk with your family's health insurance. It's not worth it. If you're self-employed or now need affordable health insurance, call right now and learn for free how to get it. Listen, affordable health insurance plans for everyone just like you are a free phone call away. So give us a shout right now.
Call 855-993-2087. That's 855-993-2087. 855-993-2087.
Man, I want to be a policeman because I can lock up all the bad people.
I love being a doctor because I always like to help people.
Man, y'all tripping. I want to be a basketball player. Y'all know all the basketball players make all the money.
I want to be a singer.
What kind of singer?
A quartet singer.
You can sing! Y'all keep it quiet in there!
Let's get them grandson!
Richard! Richard! Boy, what you doing with my brush? Give me my brush. Need to use it to go brush your peas and hair. What you think you is, a singer? Who you think you is, Willie Neal Johnson? You sound like Magic Johnson. You end up jumping up and down in my bathroom floor, using up all my electricity. Doing the best I can with that boy.
I like this here. I'm doing
Treasurer Eric Sabri. For more information on how to pay delinquent property taxes, visit our website, treasurer.waynecounty.com, or call us at 313-224-5990. We're here to help.
And we are back with, welcome back. We are back with Latanya Demps, the founder of Collective Wellness and licensed therapist. And the number is, again, 313-918-2706. Okay, so Latanya, I feel like we pretty much covered everything. I feel like we pretty much covered everything. But I do gotta ask you this. Thanksgiving's coming up and everything. And so what we looking like at your household? Are we cooking or what? What's going on?
Yeah, so at my house, usually my husband does most of the cooking.
Okay.
For Thanksgiving, though, I will be in the kitchen getting down, and so we will be making. I make macaroni, dressing, and I have a recipe I've used for years. People love our dressing.
Okay, so stop. I gotta ask you the big question because everybody be making their different ways of making mac and cheese.
Yes.
So how do you make your mac and cheese? How do you do that?
So I make my own sauce. I use pet milk. I use Velveeta cheese. I let those kind of simmer and slow, right? And then we do the noodles and we add butter, and then we'll do some Colby Jack on top. And so it has a nice, it's a very nice taste, yes.
Okay.
I'm giving y'all a little recipe away, right? Only for the Courageous Detroit Network, right? Only for y'all. I got the little recipe.
So this is Latanya's recipe.
Yeah, it's a special.
Latanya's recipe for the day. Tanya's recipe for mac and cheese.
Yeah.
That is what's up. That is good though, cause So that's good. Your husband, he can cook.
Yes.
Okay.
He cooks very well. Yeah.
Okay. So he be doing all the cooking for you.
Yes. Don't tell my grandma, right?
Oh, that's funny. That is funny.
He does. He does a lot of the cooking for our house.
Everybody who's married or have a spouse need a man in their life to do all the cooking now.
Yes. Yup, and my dad was the cook with my mom too, so we're continuing the tradition. And then I got some good things that I can throw in. That
Okay, that is what's up.
Yeah.
That is what's up. That is what's up. We going over to Latanya's house on Thanksgiving.
Okay, come on through now. Come on through.
Now, what about the desserts? Are there any desserts?
Yes, so we do banana pudding still. Yep. Sweet potato pie, which I don't make. My mother-in-law makes that, or my cousin. Shout out to my cousin Linda makes that.
Okay.
That's usually we do that: banana pudding, sweet potato pie.
Okay. I feel like that's a tradition.
It is. Long tradition, right? Yeah.
Okay, so I do want to ask you though, compared to Thanksgiving back in the day and Thanksgiving now,
yes,
which one do you think is more? Which one do you think is more greater?
Yes.
Thanksgiving back in the day or Thanksgiving now?
So I would take the food from now and the people from back in the day. So I would mix them, because back in the day we would all go over my grandma's house, because it's a time of like family, community, friends, right? We get to enjoy all that. So I miss the spades games and the dominoes and all
of that. You used to play
that.
Spades back in the day, Latanya?
So I cannot play spades.
Okay.
However, everyone else in my family are very good. They did not teach me though, Robert.
They didn't?
Nope. But everybody else is really good. Yeah.
Are you good at what about card games? Are you good at those?
I'm good at Uno.
See, I'm not good at Uno.
Yeah, that's about it. What about you? Are you good at any card games? Okay.
No, I'm not good at card games, period. I'm not good at Uno or none of that. So I had a friend. I had a friend who I went to school with. She was good at Uno.
Yes.
She was so good at Uno and stuff. Back in the day when I used to, back in the day when I was in school, this girl that I went to school with, she was good at Uno.
She was.
And she be beating me. She wanted me to play Uno, but I be like losing a lot because I be like, pick red, pick blue, and stuff. This girl was good though. She was good at playing Uno.
Uno can be very competitive. We play it in our house. My son's very good at Uno too. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So he's good at Uno.
Yes, he is.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's only the 7-year-old, right?
He's 8. Mm-hmm.
The 8-year-old.
Yeah,
Okay, so the 8-year-old's good at Uno.
Yeah, he is.
Telling them to teach them while they're young. Teach them while they're young.
Absolutely.
Because, that is good. That is good. So okay. So what do you this is what I want to know. What do you like to do in your spare time or your free time?
Oh yeah, thank you. I love traveling.
Because you be working a lot, so I know you got some time off and stuff like that. So what do you like to do on your time off, on your free time?
In my free time, I love family time. So I love reading. I love being by the water. Being in a hammock by the water is like my favorite thing, and reading.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and
like
then,
a nice tropical place.
Yeah, and even here, we got a hammock in our backyard here in Michigan. We can't get on it now, right? Because it's cold.
Right?
And then I love traveling. So one of my favorite trips that we recently did is we went to Thailand and Bali. And that was really, really beautiful. Yeah.
Okay, how was that?
It was really nice. It was really nice.
Okay, okay. And so, I love traveling. Traveling is like one of my favorite things.
Is that one of your favorite things too? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we haven't been in a minute, but hopefully next year, we'll start about to going traveling and stuff. Actually, over the summer, we went to Ohio.
Oh, yes.
Over the summer. And we've been to Kahari Water Park.
Yes.
I'm telling you, you should go.
I don't think I've ever been to that water park. Yeah.
You never been to the water park?
Not Kahari Water Park, no.
Okay, because I heard it's expensive. It is so expensive.
Is it?
So,
okay.
Yeah, but we went there and we didn't get a chance to go to Cedar Point, which I really wanted to go, but we didn't get a chance to do that, unfortunately. But
next time.
Maybe next time and stuff. Have you gone to Cedar Point?
Absolutely. Yes. Yeah. And most recently, actually, we went to Cedar Point last year. We had a kind of like a friends, family trip out there, and we went to Cedar Point. And so, I mean, you're right? Rest is important. Play is important. I got on the ride, and I had not been on a long time. I forgot how scary they can be. Yeah.
Don't tell me you've been on those roller coasters.
All of them, yes.
You've been on the roller coasters?
Yep.
Did you say all of them?
Yeah, I usually really like getting on a lot of roller coasters. You know, I can get on the big roller coasters, but guess what I can't do?
What's that?
I cannot do the rides at like the Ferris wheel. Any rides at carnivals that go around in circles, those make me sick. Okay. However, the big roller coasters I can do.
See, I'm going to tell you what I like, LaTanya. I like those fast rides and stuff.
Yeah.
Real fast rides and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I know at the State Fair, we be going to the State Fair like every year. And I'm going to tell you 3 of my favorite rides is the Pirate and the one that goes...
The pirate ship. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the pirate ship is one. And the one that spins real fast that go round and round and round. No, I forgot the name of that.
Like the grab, where you're stuck to the wall, like the
Himalayas.
Gravatron?
The Himalayas.
Oh,
the Himalayas.
Okay.
The Himalayas, yes. The Himalayas.
Okay.
That's my favorite. And so I mean, it's a bunch of other rides up there that I like and stuff and everything. But
I couldn't hang with you at the carnival. I would get sick. I would get sick on those rides.
Really?
But if you want to go to Cedar Point, I got you. I could do the big roller coasters.
Okay, next year.
Yeah.
It's a date next year.
Oh, yes.
Okay,
yes.
perfect.
Yes.
But yeah. So it's not good. It's nothing wrong with having a little fun now and then, you know, because I know you be working a lot.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
You be working a lot, and are you getting some time off for the holidays?
I am taking some time off.
Okay.
I think in business, taking time off is so important. I think rest is so important, and laughter and joy is really important. So I'm happy you brought all of those up. But yes, I'm getting lots of time off during the holidays. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I cannot believe it's here.
It went really fast.
25 is gonna be here before you know it. So yeah, man. And speaking of that, I wanted to ask you: you have any plans for 2025? Like, as far as your business or?
Oh yeah.
What is Latanya doing for 2025?
2025. One, I can't believe it's up so fast around the corner.
Right? I know.
We will be, in terms of business, expanding. So we will be expanding our physical location, doing more community events. I want to do a bridge of like mental health and hair salons and barbershops. So I want to.
That's gonna be dope.
Yeah. So doing more community events, doing more relationship events, and hopefully resting more and playing more in 2025. Yes, like hanging out, laughing, taking vacations, all that good stuff, but definitely growing in business. Yeah.
So you got a lot going on. You got a lot planned for next year. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hopefully you get that rest in and those vacations in too.
Yeah.
It's so on the thing. So okay. So we are down to like 2 minutes maybe for the show. So I don't know. Talk about because we pretty much covered everything. Can you talk about your event you got coming up?
Yes. So what I will say is if folks are looking for therapists, mental health practice, collective wellness, cc.com, we have openings right now. Our therapists are available for couples therapy, individual counseling, and we also have a newsletter where we give out a lot of mental health tips. So we want to make it accessible. We want to make sure that people understand, and we really like supporting professionals like entrepreneurs, business owners, because these are high stress jobs, right? Healthcare, education. So we found that a lot of people come to us because they are trying to figure out how to have more time in their life. And then the event on December 6th, again, thank you for asking about that, is just for people to come and drop in and get some coping skills for stress for the holidays, and also see what questions they have about mental health. So we'll do some coping strategies. It'll be online. You go to our website, go to book an appointment, and then when you fill out the contact form, we'll give people a link to know where to show up.
Right. Yeah. And are you on Facebook or?
Yes, we are.
Insta?
Yes, thank you. You can find us on Facebook, Collective Wellness Counseling and Consulting. And then you can find us on Instagram, Collective Wellness Counseling. And our company just went through a Black business mentorship program. And so we have a lot of cool things coming up.
Real quick.
Yeah. So that program is called Elevate. And so it's a great program for business owners who are listening. It's about making sure that Black business owners have access to resources, to capital, right? To be able to raise funds and get money, to be able to understand marketing, understand insurance. And I'm highlighting that because I think that there are a lot of creative people who want to have business ideas, and often we just need support. So I encourage people to look at programs that can help support them and keep the dream going. Yeah. Keep the dream alive. Absolutely.
Yeah. So you deal with mental health, right?
Yes.
Okay, real quick, and half a minute. Mental health, real quick. Tell us about it.
Mental health is your emotions, it's how you're doing emotionally, it's how you're taking care of your mind and your body. And mental health is all about taking time out to make sure that you are functioning in your life. So just like we go to a doctor to make sure that our body's performing, just like we go to a dentist for our teeth, we have to go and sometimes find out someone to help us make sure that we can think the way we want to think, that our emotions are going okay, and that our mind is working. So mental health are the strategies we put in place to take care of ourselves. Yes.
There it is, man. Yeah, we gotta have you back to talk about that some more, because I feel like mental health is so important, and we gotta have you back to talk about that some more.
Absolutely.
But I want to say thank you for coming on.
Yes.
I mean, I appreciate it more than you know, and of course we go have you back. Of course, we go have you back on and bring your little boy next time so I can hear his violin.
Hear him play the violin,
Yeah, man, because it's all about talent next year for 2025. So,
great.
Yeah, definitely bring him back on next time. But do you have any shout-outs?
Yes. I'd like to shout out my husband, Mr. David Demps,
right there
my main supporter, always behind the scene. I definitely like to shout out, business owners all over. My son, David, he'd love to know that his name is David too.
I'm sure he's out there watching his mommy.
Yeah, and my inspiration for most of the things that I do, of course, is God and my mom and my grandmother, who my grandmother was a business owner herself, hair salons. And my mom did taxes as well. So I'm thankful for all of our ancestors, grandmother. So I want to shout out the people who invest in us. Yeah, thank you,
man. I love it. LaTanya Demps, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming on.
This is a beautiful studio. Thank you for having me.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you. Absolutely. You can come back anytime. And like I say, we got to have you back to talk more about mental health, because I feel like that's so important to do that. So LaTanya Demps in the building again. Thank you. Again, we want to thank her for coming on. Yeah. We want to thank all of you out there for listening, all of you out there tuning in to another edition of the Black Business Enterprise with your boy, Robert Flood. And just thank you all for tuning in. And just definitely do that. And we got to give it up to our producer over there, Miss Wendy. Thank you. And again, thank you all again so much for tuning in to the Black Business Enterprise on a Sunday fun day with your boy Robert right here. And we gonna do it again. We gonna do it all over again next week. And I appreciate all of you for tuning in and stuff like that. Listen, I want you all to have a happy and safe Thanksgiving, okay? Yes. Don't do anything. Don't do any drinking. Don't do any that. If you're going to drink, don't drive. And if you're going to drink, don't drive. And if you're going to drive, don't drink. Okay, because I feel like that is so important. Y'all be safe out here, because the holidays is here and stuff, and we just want you all to be safe. We just want you all to be safe in one piece. So you all have a happy and safe Thanksgiving, and have a happy and safe Thanksgiving, and we will be back with you all again next week. We will do it all over again for another edition of the Black Business Enterprise. And real quick, I want to do this real quick. I want to send a birthday shout out to not just to me, because my birthday is Saturday.
Oh,
and
happy early birthday!
Thank you. So I would definitely be doing that. So I want to send a birthday shout out to myself, and also my niece. She is celebrating the birthday as well. She is actually she's my birthday twin, so we were both born on the same day.
Oh, fun.
And so I want to give a shout out to my niece out there, a birthday shout out to my niece, and I'm sure I'm going to be seeing her real soon. But happy birthday, niece. Her name is Kiari, And so happy birthday, Kiari. I love you. And I hope I see you again. I hope I see you soon, which I'm pretty sure I will. But happy birthday to you and all that good stuff. Okay, so we are done. And again, happy Thanksgiving to all of you out there. Have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And enjoy the rest of your weekend. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Y'all be safe in these streets. Detroit, happy holidays. And thank you all for tuning in. Have a good night. Bye.
Take care. God bless.
Treasurer Eric Sabri. For more information on how to pay delinquent property taxes, visit our website, treasurer.waynecounty.com, or call us at 313-224-5990. We're here to help.